Hey, Weekly Walk viewers, happy Thursday. I am here with Matt Bilotti, product lead at Drift, and we are strolling the mall in Boston right now. And if I had known where we are, look how beautiful. Matt, the sun is shining. If only when we just found out we're both Beacon Hill residents and you were just telling me about your newfound pandemic hobby. Do you want to, you're bird watching.
Yeah, I'm in a basement unit and I've got a little alleyway thing and I put in a bird feeder. I got 4 species of birds that come by. They're there all day long. Blue jays, red finches. It's great.
Look, that's awesome. You're the hot pandemic hobby. You're on top of it. So we'll see if we see any birds on our stroll through the mall right now. So, yeah. All right. So you have a podcast. So I have a video cast. You have a podcast. Here we are meeting in the middle. But your podcast called Growth, where sort of the tagline is you're trying to figure out growth and growth marketing. So my question for you is, have you figured it out? And if you could summarize all of it into one learning, what would it be?
Yeah, still figuring everything out always. And I think growth is like product in that most people have a different definition of it in different contexts. The way that I would sum it is, and I'm going to use a product lens because that's my core background. When you are working in product, you find a customer problem or customer pain, and then you work to solve that. And in growth and growth marketing, and you solve it with like technical resources, and in growth and growth marketing, you find a like business problem or business pain, and then you solve that with technical resources. Now, it's not to say that you like leave out the customer. Of course, that's it's all revolves around that. But you're solving for like our business needs more monetization of free users, more signups, whatever it might be. Like that's the way that I would frame it.
Got it. All right. Well, it's good you haven't figured it out yet, because if you had it, you might not need your podcast anymore.
Yeah, just cancel the whole thing.
Well done. Let us know when you solve it.
Sounds good.
All right. So self-serve versus sales is kind of an age-old debate. At OpenView, we talk about that all the time, kind of given our love of product-led growth. And at Drift, you own the self-service business and are also responsible for sales and retention figures. So where at Drift does sort of sales fit in, and what is your view on that relationship?
Yeah. It is one of those things that we have experimented with, like all the different ways of approaching it, sales and product and self-service. And so the way that we think about it is we have basically structured it by self-service is like lowest end of the market based on employee size. So folks that are below a certain threshold can go sign up in their self-service. We have had in the past sales reps applied to that for serving customers that like at the end of the day just like really want to talk to someone. And so it's always been this like fun, tricky balance to figure out how do we apply sales folks to it. And I think the way that we have it approached now is that we're trying to truly make it self-service. And there are some cases where somebody wants to talk to someone and you have to give them like a path to do so. But otherwise, we're looking at ways to scale up things like our startup program, for example.
Awesome. Yeah. People at the end of the day sometimes still want that person on the other end of the line. We still love the marriage of sales and PLG too, regardless. Yeah. Still big fans of that. All right. And my last question for you is, who would your dream dinner guest be if you could have anybody to dinner in Beacon Hill? Who would it be? Why would you choose them?
All right, I'm gonna go slightly unconventional and break your answer here. Break the question here. I'm gonna invite a group, and I'm gonna invite my favorite band, a band called The Main. And the reason for that is that they were at one point signed on to a big record label. They started feeling like they were being told too much to like be a certain way or make certain types of music. They broke off to do their own thing, and they've always done everything like for the fans. And they always do like these really unique marketing type things. Like they've done a totally free tour across the country before. They just 3 months ago launched an app where basically it's a SaaS app where people like pay monthly to get access to exclusive content where they do like daily videos and old demos and stuff like that. So I think they think about their band as if it's a startup in a way that I just think is so cool and so unique. So I would just want to sit down with them and like pick their brain around it.
That's awesome. What kind of music do they play?
It's like rock, pop type music
stuff. The Maine, like MAINE, like the state.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have to go check them out. It sounds like they've got a great self-serve model going.
Yes.
Customer first. I love it. I love it. Look, we're able to tie music into SaaS and PLG. What better we couldn't have a better weekly walk than that. Awesome. Well, Matt, thank you for strolling through the mall with me, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye, guys.